listen, they walk through fire. Bodies weary, spirits tested, but from the ashes they rose brighter. Two women, two warriors, and two women, two warriors, two stories stitched with love. Scars don't chain us down, they're maps of battles won. We rise together, stronger than before, turning pain to power, opening the door. Voices like a lighthouse, shining through the storm. The strength of a woman is to rise and rise once more. The world whispered, too hard, too heavy. They answered back, watch us. Even when the pain tried to break them, they move the mountains with love. Oh, we rise together, stronger than before, turning pain to power, opening the door. Voices like a lighthouse, shining through the
Hey, hey,
Ooh,
everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going? Jarita?
it is beautiful. It is the holiday season. It is so hard for so many people, but and I could choose for it to be hard for me too. But I am just choosing to be in light, to reflect light. If I don't have my own, I am actually so healed, is how I am. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I've been traveling today and getting to spend some special time with my baby girl, which y'all know I love my baby. So doing this with her is even better for me. Even Christmas experience everywhere right now.
Excellent. Excellent. I just switched y'all around, but it doesn't matter which way I put you on, you're still opposite. No,
Well, I can't do that because then I won't be able to see comments.
no, no,
It's
no, no. It doesn't matter where you are. I just realized I've always wanted to try that, but it doesn't matter where you are. You're still opposite because of this box. Even I think if us, but I don't want to be in that box. I've gotten used to being right here. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It's like
we get used
when
to
you pick your seat in class, and I was that
our
girl. I picked my seat in
That's right.
class. I would go to that seat every day.
That's where I want to be. Let's
Yeah.
go. That's
Yeah,
where.
let's go. Legs go. What is
How's
up, you
everybody?
guys? Happy freaking holidays. How
Yeah.
is everybody feeling today? Mm-hmm.
And
We
let us
are.
know, guys, what you guys are doing. Are y'all preparing for the holiday season? Have y'all got things going on? You know what? Or are you having a rough time? Let us know that so we can just feel you and be with you through all of this, guys. It's
Give you
okay to
some
be
extra
having a rough.
light
That's right.
during
We'll
this festival of light.
That's right.
Got
Ooh,
it. And you
yeah.
guys remember that we are not professionals at anything other than experience. We are here just to inspire you all to go do your own research, maybe come up here and share some things that have worked for you all. But by no means do we say go out and do as I do. We just want to inspire. We want the people that we bring up here to be inspired and to inspire us. Thank you again all for being here. Remember to like, love, share, and ring that
Ring
bell.
that notification bell.
Yeah.
That's right. Golly, we have like a whole thing today. We've got
Huge.
kinds of spiritual observances, sweet treats, winter rituals, and we're honoring all those people who serve and protect a little
Yeah.
something.
Today is not just a vibe, it is a light. Today is spiritual, it is mystical, it is, I don't know, but let's dive in. So, the first today, we talked about what a feast was the other day, and it didn't mean necessarily to eat. Not saying that you can't. We didn't say take out to eat, okay? Because you know us. But
We're all about food.
we are. But we just want to say the word feast is more like a celebration, a memorial, something fabulous to do. And what do we have going on over here? Well, no surgery.
Yeah.
You have to have injections in my neck first, getting
Oh,
ready for surgery. So, again, holding space
yep.
for you guys. We are so grateful you are here.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Sherry, we're with you. We're thinking of you as you go through this transition, all
Always.
that you're going through.
And you can utilize the group chat on the Facebook if you ever need to just talk to somebody. Or
Right.
even over here, one of us that you see up here is live pretty much all the time, except from the hours of 2 a.m. to about 6 a.m. That's it. So try to get your, you know what I do at night? I love sound therapy. And on YouTube, they have lots of places, lots of frequencies you can go look up again to inspire you to go do these things. And today, we want to talk about the Feast of Our Lady Guadalupe. December 12th honors the appearance of the Virgin Mary to Juan Diego in Mexico in 1531. 1531, you guys, when she, okay, so let me just give you some background here. This is that took place near Mexico City.
Hmm.
And this indigenous man, Juan Diego, had a radiant woman appear to him speaking in his native language, which is important.
Hmm.
And I'm probably not going to pronounce this correctly, but it's Nahuatl, Nahuatl. She asked him to tell the bishop to build a shrine on the hill. And after the bishop demands proof, Juan Diego gathers roses in the winter. And when he opens his clock, his tilma, the roses fall and an image of a woman is miraculously imprinted on the fabric. And that image is what we call Our Lady of Guadalupe. And if you want to take it from here and talk about kind of what that is and a little more of the background, you can if you follow where I am right now.
Well, I'm not following where you are, so I'll let you keep going.
Okay.
I'm
That's
trying to
fine.
find.
So when she appeared, the Spanish had violently colonized indigenous Mexicans, and she didn't speak the language of the conquerors. She spoke to him in his own language, meaning these are like the symbolic meanings therein is that divine feminine figure sided with silenced, called
Yep.
to lift an unheard voice, which we talk about that all the time, and that's why we do this show, things that have never been talked about, maybe that you think should be talked about more, and this rebellion wrapped in this compassion. Her name was pronounced Quateluchape,
Yeah.
meaning she who crushes the serpent, or she who ends a destructive old cycle, breaking generational curses. And many scholars believe that the Spanish heard this indigenous word and assumed she said Guadalupe. Um, and this represents again the ending of an oppression, not through violence, but awakening,
Yeah.
going and doing your own. Are you following me now? Did you find me? Okay.
Yeah. So,
All right, let's go.
so her image is a cosmic map. We'll start from there.
I love that. This is my favorite part.
Yes. Oh, did you want to say this part?
No, no, no. I love your voice. I want to hear it in your voice.
So her Tilma image is not just a picture, it's a coded message to the indigenous people. Stars on her mantle match the constellations exactly as they appeared in 1531. Sun behind her matched in front of the Aztec sun god. She's greater than empire. Crescent moon below her is above the old moon serpent deity. Her dress is the color of earth and fertility. The black ribbon around her waist is a traditional indigenous sign that she is pregnant. The flower over her womb, symbol of divine presence in a new life and a new life. This symbolic meaning is a bridge between the old world and the new. She is a mother birthing transformation. She reclaims spiritual authority from oppressive powers. I really like that one. I really do
Yeah.
like that one.
I
It's
told you this is like really
graceful,
beautiful, and
free.
the fact that this brings in the indigenous and Christian together. She is syncretic
Yeah.
Meaning two spiritual worlds merged, and that is what I'm all about. I am all about this whole concept, and that's why I wanted to dive into it a little bit more. Christian Marian devotion and indigenous earth mother or mother earth symbolism. This makes her the perfect image for people like you who feel like you and me, I should say, who feel
Yeah.
Christ is true, but also feel something deeper, older, and bigger is
Yes.
also true. And again, that's why I wanted to bring this to life, because there
Yeah.
is a reason all of those things we talk about, etymology and linguistics and all of those things. And we don't have time to do every single little thing in here, every single episode, but we do have time to build on it. And
Mhm.
that's why I love doing this. In these terms, she is considered a healer, a guide, a reconciler, a mother of rebirth, and a protector of the inner child. And we were just talking about the inner child earlier today. Bree says, that's interesting. It sounds like you're describing the Empress card in tarot. Exactly. And this is, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Ooh, I just think it's beautiful. So it again, she's showing up when individuals in our society are in chaos and need realignment. So again, this might be a beautiful thing to reiterate on when you're grounding yourself
Yeah.
and when you are being still, is that chaos, and how are you going to show up in that chaos,
Yeah.
and how people are going to mirror how you show up and ripple that action in the chaos.
Yeah. Well, and the form of hope and comfort, right?
It is.
And just standing with the people that feel unseen.
Mhm.
And that's a very good one because we always encourage that, right? We always encourage you to stand up with those people that feel unseen. Stand up for those people that feel unseen, right? And they're everywhere. And sometimes they're hidden.
And I think that's why we've created so many labels, right? If I have a label, I'm seen. If I have a
Mhm.
label, I can relate to other people. Darlings, you don't need a label to relate
That's
to other
right.
people. Just talk, just be yourself. And your vibe, we were talking about vibes and sound frequency. God, everything is so, is the word epiphanic? How do you say it? Epiphonic? It's so for me right now anyway, because I've been talking about sound vibration, and when there's no matter, there's no sound because it can't vibrate the other objects. And this is the same. If there are no people, it cannot ripple this effect. God, we don't even have it. We can't make this up. I'm just saying.
I know.
So
I
I want
know.
to ask you guys, what is a spiritual comfort for you? There are so many things that give me spiritual comfort, including the lights here beside me and you all in this space to share it with.
I saw that
Food that I
beautiful
can break bread
you
with you guys
too
with. Thank
that you've
you.
been working on this week. I the other day when we were together, you didn't have it together yet, so it's
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous. I see the maroons and all the color behind
Oh,
you. So,
Scarlet was
oh,
moon.
Our next topic is also National Salesperson Day. This was founded in the 2000 to honor the professionals who drive the economy. They recognize ethical, hardworking sales professionals who build relationships, not pressure. This is a reminder that a good salesperson is about service, not persuasion. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this in. This is like small business people. These small business people, they know you, they want to know, they get to know you, they want to know what you're into, what you love, what they can do to help you. You're not a number to them. I know I went off track with that, but I
But
don't
it's
even
true. I was just sitting here thinking about how I'll ask y'all, what's your favorite color? What do you like? What I try to observe, and get different things that go for different people. That's why I carry an array from Christian stuff to sarcastic to spiritual to, and everything in between, fancy, glam, tear up rock and roll. And I
yeah,
try to do that because y'all are every woman too. We were just talking about that before we came in. And I love the sales portion. I got it from my dad. I can't help it. And I can't even say that it's a sales for me. It's more of a connection. I connect you with stuff that's you.
that's right. Yeah, so and you're not just a transaction to people, like especially these small business people. I mean, yes, I'm a small business person, but I'm not a retail type business person. But
Right, right.
I feel like I'm similar in the same way because if you think about it, like this morning, I focus on that person, the person that I'm talking to at that very minute. I make sure that I adjust things to them. So in a way, yes, I'm similar to a salesperson, but it's just about the connection that you get, somebody that makes you feel important. So have you got someone, even if it's in a big store, that you have met that made you feel like a person, not a
Right.
transaction?
I do walk into stores and big stores and people know who I am. When I go into my vendors and they're not big stores, but they're bigger than me. And I go in, they know who I am. And I love that. Hey, we got this in. You think you would like this? And I love that. It is about personal interaction and not transaction, Bree
Right,
says. Love that. I try to be a security
right.
system in Kirby vacuum sales. Men, no thanks. Big says Rita makes me feel that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really do try to tailor it to you guys. And
Yeah,
when she was talking this morning, she's a physical trainer. She helps us, and I wanted to know what this dead bug thing is. And they were trying to tell me the other day, but I had my back lifted up from here like a star, like planks and stars, and that really hurts my neck to do that. And I was doing this and this because I wasn't realizing. Well, she took the time to, stop and say, hey, this is what this looks like. Even though she had done it already, I hadn't been in. I usually can't come in till about 7:30 in the morning because I don't like to get on before my dude leaves. That's rude. Hey, while you go work out in the element and I get to work in here with our beautiful daughter all day,
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and get on this lot. You know what I mean? That's not cool.
Yep. Yeah, no, I get it. I
But
get
yeah,
it.
she did. She tailored it to me, and not only did it make me feel special, but it made me be like, like this is the person that I would invest in if I was investing into someone in that realm. Just like in the mornings when I go into my A&N, I want to invest in my A&N, in my friends. If they have a journey or a
Mhm.
shortcoming, I want to invest in my friends. Or if I think they need a gift, I want to invest in my friends, my people, my tribe.
Yeah. So, guys, just let us know if you have anyone, or throw a heart in the comments if you have a salesperson that has made you feel like a person, not a transaction. We would like to hold space for them and let them know. If you give a name, we'll say it out in the air if that's what it takes, just to give that
I
added
feel
extra in there, right? We want to make sure that we shout out those small businesses and those people that make that time, because not everybody does that. Not everybody does that. Not everybody has that personality, right? And they just
Bree
like,
says something interesting here. She said everything we should do or we do should be a personal transaction, an exchange of energies. Everything's energy, and I agree with that. That
yep,
energy exchange. And when they say this famous saying, if you lay with dogs, you get fleas. That's true.
yep,
Watch who you're surrounding yourself with and who you're associating with and who you're doing business with.
yep,
Very important. And you know what else is important is after you do all that discerning and all that warrior work, gingerbread.
yeah. Today's today's gingerbread house day. So gingerbread houses originated in Germany in the 16th century
Cute
and
artwork.
popular. Oh my gosh, it's
Beautiful. I love that it's a big gingerbread house
gorgeous.
and there's an audience instead of vice
Yes.
versa. That's
Oh gosh.
wonderful.
This is awesome. We're going to be working on how to get his artwork over here where we're live on our
I
podcast.
think we should just literally put them in between us. I
I think
really
we
do.
should. I really think we should. And so these became popular worldwide after Hansel and Gretel elevated the imagery, right? That right there just created the whole thing, right?
Books,
And
baby. Y'all sit down and read or get you an audiobook, something, enrich yourself. I know we're busy. That's how I have to do it, but
yep,
I love
audio
it. I love
always
that
was.
whole tradition is enhanced by a book.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And now a holiday tradition symbolizing the creativity, the warmth, and the building of something joyful. That's what we need to do
Mm.
today is we need to think about joyful things.
The other day I asked y'all if y'all were team lick or team no lick with the spatula or the beaters out of your sweets when you're making things. So today I want to ask, are you team eat the house when you're done or team no eat the house when you're done? Inquiring minds need to know. Need to
I'm a
know. I
no
need
eat.
to know.
I am a no eat. I will say when we build our gingerbread houses, we always set them up on our table and we use them as decoration.
Same. I'm team no eat.
I'm team no
I'm
eat.
team lick. but I'm not team eat.
Okay.
I got it. I got it.
So
Thank
yeah,
you.
I mean, you can eat it after the holidays if it lasts that long, but team no eats for sure.
I want to say something. Our next day is ringing a little bit louder for me this year, and I know it probably is for you guys. But today is also National Guard birthday. National Guard was founded in 1636 as one of the oldest military organizations in the world. Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
Federal and state roles. Of course, we see them in our disaster relief, emergency response, overseas missions, defending our own streets, unfortunately, lately.
Yep. And
They're,
what
go ahead.
I was going to say, and today we want to hold that extra space for the one that we lost. I'm not sure if the other one has gone, but I know that we did lose one of them. So we need to hold space for them. They were protecting our area. They were stateside protecting what they knew they
Not
needed,
even armed. Not even armed.
and they were injured and killed. And so we want to hold space for them, their families, anyone that was involved with them that this will be
They
affecting, because
both
this
did
is going to
die.
make it a very a hard season for them, right? This makes things very hard for them. So we want to give them some of that
That's a
love.
voluntary position, you guys. Voluntary to stand there thanking us good citizens of the United States that they are so confident in you guys that
Yeah.
they were unarmed standing there. Well, you know what? Now they aren't unarmed. Now they aren't. You know what their motto is? Always ready, always there. So don't underestimate them. You're about to F around and find out on this one.
Yeah.
So again, holding such beautiful space. These people show up in the front lines. Hurricanes, wildfires, floods, quiet heroes. I bet they're in 9/11. Somebody look that up for me. Holding space for you always. Thank you so much. Such an underrated spot
Yeah.
of our military. Thank you again, being one of the oldest spaces. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, everyone,
Yeah.
for your prayers, for your silence, and for your love and light during that.
Yeah.
Light during that. Um,
So if you know, if you've served in the National Guard, if you have a family member who served, throw us a heart in the comments. Let us just feel you guys. Let us just be there for you. If you've lost a family member that's in the service, throw something out there to let us know. We would love to just hold that space so we can give that honor to the ones that you know, the ones that you're with, or yourself that has served. Um,
I was thinking about that and thinking about how they don't get to do the things that we can do to honor these days. Like we were just talking about the gingerbread day, and the next day we talk about is going to be cocoa day. And that's a good time to sit and be still during those things when or talk about those things with your kids, sitting there drinking your cocoa and being by yourself. Like I think I might do something like that with my kids after this and have a little space with them,
yeah,
with my daughter, and talk about these people that go out and volunteer to keep our freedom, to keep you being able to be a brat on the street, basically.
right. That's right.
And that again, some of these things have been going on for thousands of years, and some of them haven't. But
Yep.
what's going on right now? What's going on right now? And what we can hold space for, and what we can atone for, and what we can give that ripple effect for is respect
Yep. And
to
we
each
have
other.
a comment over here. It says they were heavily involved with the relief efforts after 9/11 and subsequent security operations.
Thank you. And I
Thank
assumed
you.
they were, but I didn't want to just make that assumption on here and say that and somebody be like, oh, so thank you for researching that, Ashley. Again, we are teamwork makes the dream work. I feel like we're all kind of part of this. So again, thank you
Yep.
guys.
Yep.
And
Thank
thank you, service people. Thank you.
you. Yep.
Now let's drink our cocoa that
That's
we've been
right.
enjoying for 3,000 years. That's before Jesus, you guys. I'm just saying.
It became a
Cocoa.
winter tradition in the U.S. in the 1800s.
That how did it get over here? I need to look more into that. And I want to put all the things in it. And you know what? I just saw people put cinnamon in their cocoa, and I want to know how that tastes because I like a little Mexican chocolate with the cinnamon in it. Have you ever
Mhm.
had that in your cocoa?
No. It says more than 14,000 members of New York Army and National Guard were involved in the response, one of the largest and the most significant sustained deployment since World War II.
Good. I'm glad I said something about that date. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley.
Dang, girl. Thank you.
Cinnamon and French vanilla. That sounds amazing.
That sounds really good, actually. Oh my God.
Hmm.
What is your ultimate setup for the cocoa?
Oh my gosh. Well, you guys know I'm a white chocolate fan, so I do hot white chocolate, hot white
How do
cocoa.
you make that? Do you hand make it?
Well, I don't hand make it. I have bought it, but you can use it with it's with butter, like it's cocoa butter. You start it with cocoa butter. So that's how you make white hot chocolate is with cocoa.
Okay, hang on. I'm sending me a text. Go on. I'm not joking. Go on, proceed. I'm
Well, I
sending
mean
you
that's
a
about
text.
as best as I can tell you because I don't have my recipe in front of me, but
Uh,
I plan to make it this year because I'm going to make my homemade white chocolate this year.
white hot
Hot cocoa,
chocolate. What did you just say?
white hot cocoa with cocoa
You're
butter.
gonna make what this year?
I'm making my own white chocolate homemade.
You can make white chocolate?
Yes, you can. With
Oh man. Oh my god, I guess you could.
White hot chocolate.
I want all that today. Oh, thank you. Oh, my Lanta. I'm going to the store in a little bit and then I have to come back and I'm going to be drinking my cocoa, loving my service people, loving my family, loving my friends, and doing invoices.
it's so good. Let's see. A little bit of oh yeah.
I personally prefer a hot toddy. Well, I wonder if you could make something like that in your cocoa.
I
Where
don't
so
know.
you know what I used to make is what I call a Colorado milkshake. They were all having Colorado bulldogs and I couldn't have I think that's what it was called, something with coffee, and I couldn't have it. So I just made milk and ice and the rum and I started calling it that and it was so good. So good.
Okay.
Now we're off topic. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, we're not off topic actually, because like we were asking what we put in our hot chocolate. So what do you guys put in your hot chocolate? Do you add anything? Well, cocoa would be
No
your
good now.
foundation.
Oh, thank you.
What will you add to it?
Unbelievable.
No worries at
You
all.
can open
So
it.
what would you add to your hot chocolate to make it your hot cocoa? You've got the options of marshmallows, whipped cream, cinnamon, right? Pick your
I mean,
style.
I like putting real chocolate into my stuff and then putting a ton of whipped cream myself.
I always really enjoy those cocoa bombs. You have the chocolate around
Mhm.
and then you melt it and then hot cocoa comes out of it like the cocoa
I'm
powder.
not a huge marshmallow person. I'm whipped cream.
Give me all the marshmallows.
Oh, and if you put heavy whipping cream, which I know is terrible for you, but instead of milk in my hot cocoa, it is the best thing you could do for me. And it's like,
So
$20
creamy.
hot cocoa, but I love
It's
it.
so creamy though. It makes such a difference.
There's
Rather-
nothing better than that
Yeah.
whipping cream.
I,
Oof. Anyway,
okay, so who's team marshmallows? Who's no team marshmallows? Huh? Team no marshmallows or team marshmallows? I love me some marshmallows.
dark
Give
hot
them all to
chocolate and
me.
having a
I'll fill
beautiful
myself up.
woman's feet on my lap to rub. Non-dairy almond whip cream, marshmallows, and sprinkles. We really got some stuff going on over here.
Ooh,
No
that's
marshmallows, team marshmallows, all the way extra, extra. Y'all can have them. Team mellows. I love it. I love
right.
it.
That's right.
I will
That's
eat them, but I would much rather have whipped cream. Like a bill, if I had a choice, it will never be marshmallows.
I would do marshmallows over whipped cream personally.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, yeah, that's on me. Well, and you know what? To go along with that hot cocoa, today is gingerbread decorating
I mean, that
day.
makes sense. It goes along with the gingerbread day.
Oh, right?
You
You
would,
go
you
to
would want to
gingerbread day,
decorate it
gingerbread
also.
decorating. Well,
Mm.
let's see. Is gingerbread day today or tomorrow? So it's today. So you let it dry out, and tomorrow is gingerbread decorating day. So you let it dry out before you decorate.
I see. I see.
There we go. So yesterday was those houses, and today would be decorating, right? If we're on the 13th, it's a whole gingerbread weekend. Make it a full weekend, make it a fun day. with the kids. If you have small children at home and that's something that y'all like to do, put those suckers together. Use tonight to bake it and tomorrow to put it together and make it a full weekend of that. So, right? But remember, if your children, make sure mommies and daddies or you get permission from an adult before you start it. There you
Oh,
are.
it
You were
totally. I got a phone call. I forgot. I
make
got a
sure you
phone
get
call. That's
get
terrible.
permission before you start cooking stuff, guys. And we have another big day for tomorrow. Tomorrow
Tomorrow
is
is
St.
a big day.
Lucy's
You mean to tell you
Day.
why? It's Amy Lee's birthday. No, it is though. That's like the only celebrity I know the birthday. I do have her tattoo of her band on the back of my neck. So she is my musical queen, and her birthday is tomorrow. I'm just saying. But it is also seriously St. Lucy's Day, Festival of Light. And that is Christian and pagan rooted. Again, I love merging the fabulousness because there is truth to me in all of it. And I'm not asking you to believe that. I'm just asking you to respect everyone's ground when it is something that is common. When we're not talking about a violent common ground here, we're talking about love and life. And this day honors Saint Lucy, patron of light, hope, and inner illumination. This does blend early Christian traditions with Norse solstice light rituals, which is amazing. Light begins within me. Light begins within you. Y'all must be talking about
That's right.
football down there. I know y'all aren't talking about Amy Lee.
So this is a Saint Lucy or Saint Lucia was a third century martyr whose name literally means light. She is associated with the inner illumination, light and vision, sight and vision, protection, hope during the dark times, right? That dark time of year.
And I
So,
love this part is the best because it is symbolizing since we used to run on a different calendar, right? So before that Gregorian calendar change in 1582, December
mhm,
13th was the winter solstice, which is the longest night, the shortest day of the year. So early Christians placed St. Lucy's light day on the darkest day of the year, and it symbolized that the world is at its darkest, and then Lucy arrives, which is the light, and light triumphs. And it does, and that's why it's called a festival of light, and it is especially in Scandinavia. And I love this because it's when we are celebrating the return of solar light. Because now we're going to go into, well, according to the calendar, then this is now on a different day, obviously.
right, yeah.
But this day was originally considered December 13th and protection against the winter spirits.
Mhm,
Celebrate, which again, we talked about the veil just now in Halloween being thinner.
yeah,
So again, protection against those winter spirits, celebrations involving fire and candles, and women representing sun maidens. When Christianity spread, the celebration merged with Saint Lucy. Hey, Kim.
yeah. And historically, it looks like they are connected with Hanukkah, right? But
They aren't connected, but
they're
they're
not
similar
connected.
in their
Yep, they're
symbolism
very
because
similar.
it is Hanukkah starts
Mhm.
tomorrow as
Yep.
well.
That's right. So it's a Jewish festival of lights. It commemorates
Commemorates.
the miracle of the oil lasting 8 days. It usually falls between late November and late December. And the focus is divine light in times of
Of
oppression.
oppression. Back to the Lady of Guadalupe. They all seem very uncandidly connected, even though they aren't. It's pretty crazy how similar they are for a reason. You're spreading. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. But the St. Lucy's Days, the Christian feast on December 13th, represents spiritual light shining in winter darkness and light conquering darkness. The overlap is the theme, not the religion. This is why people get confused. But they are independent traditions that just happen to shine at the same time, you guys. And it's
Yeah.
symbolized with light because Lucy would bring food to Christians hiding in the dark Roman catacombs, wear a crown of candles to keep both hands free, and illuminate the darkness literally and spiritually. Thus, she became a Christian symbol of light during winter darkness.
Hmm.
Beautiful.
So Hanukkah begins the evening of December the 14th, 8-day Jewish festival of light celebrating resilience and hope. It commemorates, see it, here it goes again. It commemorates the miracle of the temple's oil lasting 8 days. And they have special foods. They have different candle lighting, right?
The
They have
menorah, like the dreidel games,
yep,
all of that. And she was saying it was 8 days celebrating the light and resilience of divine protection. It
mhm,
honors these moments in history that were survived again against all odds. We're in the winter. It's hard. It's
yep,
a hard gore in the winter. Everything scary like that. Wars that are fought in the winter are almost impossible for a reason.
yep. And Hanukkah seems to change every year because it follows a Hebrew lunar calendar, not
Right.
the
Not the
Gregorian.
Gregorian calendar, which is what we
Yeah,
were talking about before.
yep, yep, yeah.
That's
So
why she said earlier it falls
all
between
between
late November
November and
and late
December.
December. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, right? I mean, how every different, I don't
They
want
all
to,
overlap to each other. Again, it's weird. Christmas, Yule, and this light festival. And we're talking about the Lady Guadalupe, so many things. And around 165 BCE, the Jewish people reclaimed their temple from the Seleucid Empire. I might be saying that wrong, during the Maccabean revolt. And when they went into this temple, Hanukkah literally means dedication. They found only one small jar of oil left, enough for only one day, but the lamp burned for 8 days, long enough to
yep,
prepare a new supply of sacred oil. And that's why this Hanukkah lasts 8 nights.
ninth, yep. And so why it's called the Festival Lights, a new candle on the
Menorah.
menorah,
Yep.
right,
Yep.
is
Hanukkah.
lit. Increasing the light each day, and it symbolizes that light grows even in oppression, darkness, and fear. We want to open that up to everybody, and it's not just we're not opening this up. We're not saying this is about Christmas or Hanukkah or anything. That we want to open the light on the love,
Everyone.
right? The love, and that's our biggest thing is we want to share the love out there. We want you guys to know that you're never alone in anything that you're doing and any of your celebrations. If you have one specific, say it down here. Let us know what it is. Do you do Christmas? Do you do Hanukkah? Do you do just the Festival of Lights? What do
Did you
you
know that Hanukkah is not even a major Jewish holiday? It only became like that because of its theme, the light and the darkness, and because of its timing near Christmas in the Western countries. And I think that's very interesting. I did not know that.
Mhm.
They
It's
loved, we love the
mind-boggling
traditions.
because
You know what I'm
it's
saying? We like the
Passover.
traditions. So we made it, I guess, commercialized in a way, but
Yeah,
I love the theme behind it. Just like, Santa Claus, people are like, I don't do that. And that's cool. But there are other people that do because, just like I explained to my daughter, it's the principle behind it. It's
yeah,
the spirit. This
yeah,
entity may not live now, but there was somebody that did live that was really like that.
yep,
And we'll
yep.
get to that at Christmas because I'm diving into all of that.
That's right. That's right. Guys, we've had a lot of little discussions going on, but you know what? We haven't even finished. We've got several that are coming up on the 14th.
Like
Alabama Day.
Alabama Day. Yep. Alabama. Let's go. This marks Alabama just becoming the 22nd state. So Alabama Day, and they do like reenactments and stuff on that day. So if you want to check that out, I bet there's some stuff on
Right.
YouTube.
They became an official 22nd state in 1819. Did y'all know that? That's crazy.
It's kind of cool. How about that orange? She
Yeah.
said, Alabama. All right, and then it's also World Choral Day, introduced in 1990 to celebrate unity through music. Tens of thousands of choirs participate each year, and I bet you can see this on YouTube as well, emphasizing peace, community, and shared human expression. Again, nothing moves me, and I cannot express myself any harder, any clearer than I can through music. So I love this day. Let's
Yep.
all sing on Sunday.
That's right. That's right. And then remember, on December the 14th, that's the second Sunday in December. It is World Candle Lighting Day. This was created by the Compassionate Friends to honor children who have passed. At
Light.
7 p.m. local time, candles are lit worldwide, creating a 24-hour wave of
Beautiful.
light. We've done this once already. Guys, if
We
you,
should do it again.
yeah, yeah, we should. And this is a tribute to the remembrance, love, community, and support for all of these families that have lost those little ones.
I love that. And I'm putting in here to get a candle. Isn't that terrible? I have to send myself notification for everything, but I would love to do that. I loved that we did that before a couple of weeks ago, and we would love to invite you. I may even try to do something that day. So I'll get with Denise and see if you guys want to come in for a second. I know that Pride Radio goes on during that time, so it would only be for a few minutes, but we could all light it together and maybe do a 5 minute mindful breathing in honor of Aunt Sarah. And speaking of Aunt Sarah, and Monday, we will be live late Monday. We will be live around 6:30 because we have Aunt Sarah coming in with our new brain challenge. But we also have Sean Hintz with Steep Me Tea Apothecary coming in, and he is in the middle of franchising. But we talk about him all the time. Now it is the hour to meet him. So get your butts in here, tell everybody about it. We want to show him love, not just because we talk about him, but because you guys are going to see, and what they're doing out here is literally life changing for some people like me. So I hope you guys stick around also for the mantra today, that we have something special that we've uploaded, and we will see you guys at 6:30 on Monday.
That's right. And if not, we'll see you on Sunday. If we decide to do something, we'll keep you guys posted for sure and let you
Absolutely.
know what we've got planned. But if not, then we will see you on Monday. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. See ya. Light rises here. Hope is carried forward through devotion, service, and memory. Hands build, hearts honor, voices uplift. Sweetness, courage, and community strengthen the path. Light expands in darkness, steady, resilient, and everlasting.
From limitations to liberation, we are a warrior's journey. Different battles, same mission.